rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one Chief Rocket in Knicks universe, your main man, Uncle Freezie. And welcome to the Knicks at Night podcast, the official nighttime show for Knicks fans that we are going to provide that talk the way that you like to have that talk to y'all. Them. What's good, everybody? Welcome. Appreciate y'all rocking with us with the new time. We're going to do this for a little while, see how it goes, see if we can, provide a different type content for the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Rock the mic for a while. First, want to say, I got a couple of topics. I'm trying to figure out which one I should rock with first. Right, trying to figure out which one I'm gonna rock with first, man. I know y'all I know sometimes in Knicks universe we go round and round and round on the same topics. I don't want to do that necessarily. I want to take a different approach. That's what we here for. So it may not be popular, but it's what we gonna do. David L is in the building. David L, first one in. David L says, not one player on this roster going to take RJ's spot, third option. When on fire, he no argument, the second option, damn near the first option. Some nights expect more from the man RJ putting in work. Oh, you was watching the Queen joint. Yeah, you got RJ on the mind. Okay. I wasn't going to go round and round with it. Bro, hey, David L., how many times can you talk about I'm trying to say it differently where it don't come out grimy. I would rather talk about something else. No disrespect to the chat. I'm going to talk about something else here. Other people are great at what they do. Here though, I want to talk about things differently. So no disrespect to what others are talking about. Like the Queen Bee, I was listening to the conversation. Conversation is intriguing. I just, what I want to talk to you guys about is two things. One, the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the young breakout player. I have two players in mind. RJ Barrett's not one of them. Right? Right? So here's the other thing I want to talk about. If Thibs does win 50 games, are you giving him a contract extension? if my mic stand is going crazy on me, y'all. Hold on. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. That's why. Let's tighten it up. Wait a minute. So I have a technical issue. I have a technical issue going on. Hold on. This was so random. Okay, let me do it this way. My mic stand just started just sagging for no reason. I was like, yo, what's going on? It'll be set in a second. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. The best is in the building. Shout out to everybody watching. What I want to talk about is two things: the young breakout star and a potential Tom Thibodeau extension. Right? Y'all let me know which one y'all want to talk about first. In my mind, if Tom Thibodeau wins 50 games, you got to give him an extension. It's just what respectable teams do, right? You reward people that perform. Respectable organizations reward people that perform in their organization. So if Tom Thibodeau is able to get 60 wins, 50 wins, 48 wins out of this team, I think you have to give him the contract extension. 2, the breakout star. Y'all tell me, Ivory 10, who do you think is the breakout star? David L., who do you think is the breakout star? Y'all tell me. Tell me who you think the breakout star is. I think y'all already know what name I'm going to say. I think I'm predictable in that way. I think I'm kind of predictable in that way. Right? Ivory 10 says, oh, you're going to have not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. DSJ is in the building. Salute to the hip-hop legend. Oh, I'm sorry, the R&B legend, DSJ. I think my breakout star is predictable. Bing Bong, what's going on? Bing Bong says, I don't think we have one, to be honest. Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. Not so fast. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change the title of this from the Knicks at Night podcast to that and once I do that, I'm going to get in my bag. Knicks breakout star. Okay, it won't let me do it up there, so I'll just do it on YouTube. Let me just do this really quick, and then I'm gonna get to my point. Because I think the breakout star conversation and the Tom Thibodeau extension are both intriguing. Bim. Okay. All right. Now that that's done, let me get to it, right? All right. So I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound mad crazy, but I want y'all to bear with me for a moment as I dispense this crazy information in a way that's palatable for everybody, right? Ivory 10, I'm going to say this. Yo, hey, look, hey, my man, hey, check this out. My man, Knicks for Life. Knicks for Life is in the building. Hey, shout out to my man, Knicks for Life. Knicks for Life deserve both of those. Shout out to my man, Knicks for Life. That's my guy. Salute to my guy. All right. So here goes with the breakout star. Not only will the Knicks have one breakout star, right? They're going to have three of them. Uno, dos. Hey, what's three in Spanish? Uno, dos. What's three in Spanish, somebody? Uno, dos, three, whatever. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? So breakout star number one is Emmanuel Quickly. Y'all saw this coming from a mile away. I can't help myself. Right? Y'all saw this coming from a mile away. Y'all know I can't help myself. Y'all know I believe Emmanuel Quickly is going to be a star in this league. Right? For multiple reasons. Right? But I'm going to get to breakout star number 2. And this is the player that the league feels like is a breakout star, even though at times we don't see it. Quentin Grimes. I think Quentin Grimes is going to be that player that breaks out in a major way this season. Probably around the All-Star break or so. I think you're going to see Quentin Grimes break out. But star number 3 is complicated. And for that reason, I want to have the conversation with everybody. Right? Star number 3 is Jalen Brunson. That's the easy one. So Quickly, I can't help myself. Y'all know how it is. Quickly is like my love child. Right? You know how you turn 50, you have your 50-year-old celebration and whatever, that you throw your big 5-0 party, and then you find out that your 39-year-old girlfriend got company and she 40 walking around with a love child. Yeah. That's how I feel about Quickly. Right? Quickly is Uncle Freezie's love child. I can't help it. I think Quickly is the breakout star. Now, here's the thing. Grimes. A lot of people talk trash about Grimes. Sometimes good and sometimes inadvertently. Right? Sometimes they talk trash about Grimes inadvertently. Right? Sometimes they talk trash about Grimes inadvertently. Here's the thing. With an increased role and the same amount of consistency, I think he becomes a very important player. Now, I say that, and this is for Ivory 10. I say that I define what a star is in my eyes. Right? In my eyes, a star is a very important player to his team and the league. That is what I consider a star. Now, what you consider a star may be different based on criteria that you didn't share with anyone. So you just throw star out there. And I mean, in my mind, a very, very, very important player to his team and the league. For instance, Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a very important player to the Knicks, but he is not a very important player to the rest of the league. Nobody cares. To the Knicks, he's very important, right? To the rest of the league, Bruce Brown, Austin Reeves, Josh Hart, Sadiq Bey, they all the same player. They all the same player. And I had, so let me do this real quick, man. Let me put some things in.
What's up,
Yo.
boss? I'm chilling.
What's
up?
good? What's good? What's good?
I'm good, bro. How are you, Freezie?
Man, I was just about to get in my bag, bro. I was just about to get in my bag.
I see that.
Yeah, so basically what I was saying, I asked the chat a trick question. I asked them, who is the Knicks breakout star this season? And then I told the chat that I believe the Knicks don't have a breakout star. The Knicks have 3 breakout stars. 3 of them. Everybody knows who my first breakout star is. I say it every year. It's Emmanuel Quickly. He my love child. I can't help it. Right? I can't help it.
You got a thing for little combo guards. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't help it. Just combo guards in general. I just like the Quickleys and the SGAs and the Zach Levines and the guys like that for some reason.
Trey Mans.
Yeah, the Anthony Simons. Yes. Yeah. But player number 2 shocks everybody. I think the ham sandwich becomes a hoagie this year. The ham sandwich becomes a hoagie this year. He becomes
a chicken cutlet.
Bim.
Ham sandwich becomes a chicken cutlet.
Grow all the way up, bro. Poppy charging us $23. Poppy like, yo, for that sandwich in the Arizona and some potato chips, yo, that's $24.99.
Oh God. That's the new New York tax and inflation.
That's Manhattan. That's right.
Oh God.
That's Tribeca right there.
Yeah. Anywhere downtown Brooklyn, right? That's what you're paying right now.
My ice cold Arizona out of the back of the refrigerator. Yeah.
and they $2 now.
What?
No, they're not really $2. They're like $1.25 now. Freezie.
I was gonna say they was 89 cents. I was gonna jump out the window, bro.
I saw once I saw that $1.25 on the side of an Arizona can, I knew this isn't the same America anymore.
Oh my God.
Where are my tax dollars going?
Where did he get the Arizona from? Oh, let me guess. Arizona. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think Grimes with a little more responsibility and his same because for the most part, Quentin Grimes is I think Quentin Grimes probably is our most consistent player with the responsibilities he's given. Like you
Yeah,
don't ever see Quentin Grimes have a terrible defensive night, right? You don't ever see
never lack of effort for
right,
damn sure. No lack of effort. He'll run through a brick wall for
right,
Thibs.
right. You don't ever see Grimes just have a night where he look like he just don't care. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, given more responsibility, and I'm not talking about a trailer load, I'm talking about just um
Two more shots. Some
or
some 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 ball handling responsibility here and there on the yard play.
right, yeah, or Brunson comes off the floor, quickly comes in, and Grimes waves quickly off, so quickly can play off ball just a little bit.
Mhm.
3 or 4 trips up and down the floor.
He brings the ball up, quickly runs off of a floppy action or something,
Or something, yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you get him moving. And then Grimes figures out how to relocate. Because that's one of the things that he has to learn. I guess being a shooter in this league,
Right.
just standing still, you're never really all the way open.
And the term spot up shooter
Mhm,
doesn't mean planted shooter.
mhm.
That's the one thing Kevin Knox. Yo, did you let me shift gears for a minute. Did you hear the Kevin Knox rumors?
What? He's coming back to the Knicks or something?
No, Kevin Knox to the Celtics. Like they value Kevin Knox.
Six. Well, this is the thing, Freezy. If you're 6'7" and got a shooter and you got a reputation for having a jump shot,
Yeah,
you probably gonna be in the league for a while.
a long time.
Well, that's why Doug McDermott been in the league for like 10 years. Can't
Oh
play a
yeah,
lick of defense, but he's still in the league.
right.
This is why Evan Fournier gonna be in the league for the next 3-4 years,
He gonna be here. He gonna be here, bro.
and they're trying to buy low on potentially some decent ceiling that might be left because he's still what,
And
23, 24?
yeah, he young.
Yeah,
But bro, this
they're probably
dude,
thinking like a culture change might help him.
this dude is like 6'7", 220 and jacked, bro.
Is he that much in shape now?
Yeah, what?
Hmm. I haven't been paying attention to him. Maybe he's getting his football genetics now.
Maybe, possibly. All those Cheetos
Oh
and
God,
Code Red Mountain Dews while he played Fortnite,
Fortnite,
putting
man.
that weight on him. That
No,
might
no,
be what it is.
it was the hot Cheetos, not the regular Cheetos.
Oh shit, what am I thinking, bro? I'm so out of the loop, bro.
The kids don't eat regular Cheetos no more, Freezy.
I forget his
They
flaming
eat the
hots,
hot one.
bro. He probably eating Takis. That's what he does.
No, Takis is not even a real chip. I don't know what that is. That is a sensory overload for me personally.
Yes.
But they I. I'm not
But
gonna
the
lie.
but the rumor that Boston does
I
that
didn't
tell
hear
you?
that.
Yeah,
That
I
that
would.
tells you what the league values:
Right.
height,
Right.
length, and shooting. If you have two of those things, two or three out of those things, they can plug and play you within the scheme. And if you produce, you have a long career.
Right.
It's why Duncan Robinson was completely out of rotation, then thrusted back in the middle of a deep playoff run
Yes.
because he's still 6'7" and he can still shoot.
And they trusted him.
Right.
They trusted him. They didn't simplify offense and defense. They added more complexities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Throw him in some zones where he
Right.
had to make decisions.
Right. Right.
And no matter what, the Miami Heat run a motion offense. So he's always scrambling, trying to get dribble handoffs, relocating, cutting, diving, even playmaking a little bit when it calls for it.
Right. Right. Yo, so him asked, you didn't feel like jumping. Nah, man, that's a choreographed joint. The Queen and I would rock on in the neighborhood on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we get plenty of screen time together. You know what I'm saying? The thing she is doing and the thing that I have been doing for like 2 years is giving knowledgeable people the opportunity to get on and rock and basically be quiet while they share what they have. That's what I like to do. I don't know. Sometimes the queen be combative. Sometimes, boy, you better not. You better not come soft with her. She like Matumbo in the paint, man. If you come with a whack point, but the thing is you know what I'm saying, the queen and I will have plenty of time to share the screen. You know what I'm saying, but sharing the mic is one of the things that both of us value. So you know, it'll be other times because she told me about it and I was like, no. And those behind the scenes already knew what was going on beforehand anyway. So, and I'm sure the show was dope. So, but Dre, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the possibility of Emmanuel Quickly becoming a star with an S in the NBA?
On the Knicks or on another team?
Just let's say this season. Just this season. And how do you define a star? How do you define stardom?
Whew, that is. Well, my description of a star might be super broad because a guy that's relied upon to help win you basketball games every single night.
Okay.
With at times usually with some high usage. Not a guy that's in the corner waiting for the play to happen. A guy that's making the play happen.
Okay.
Those guys I consider stars. Can he be a star in his role? I mean, he damn near was. Last year, he should have won Sixth Man of the Year.
He should have.
Yeah. So, but is every sixth man a star, Freezie?
No.
So,
No.
what is your definition of a star? Maybe we can have a middle ground.
So, my definition of a star is clear. It's a player that's very, very, very important to his team.
Mm-hmm.
And important to the NBA, right? So, for instance, Josh Hart is very, very, very important to the Knicks, but he is not important to the NBA.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But
Could
I get
someone be like a future face in your mind, or like one of the faces at some point for the league?
like quickly already has the importance of the league thing. Like people around the league value Emmanuel Quickly, right?
Oh yeah.
You heard
if you go around the league, if you go around guys that know basketball or speak highly,
Yeah.
that know the game, like the
Right.
Zach Lowe's of the world or anybody you values their opinion.
Right.
They speak highly of him on the defensive end. They speak highly of his potential offensively.
Right.
As far as being a spark plug, I think,
Right.
and he's charismatic. For instance,
Right.
we gotta factor that into the star concoction.
Right.
He is, pretty much like he's a flash of lightning. He has a buzz. He has an energy when he gets going.
And polarizing. He is very polarizing, bro.
Yeah, like there are very few players that can make that game that he had against the Celtics look that much fun.
Right.
And to be an irritant to the other team as well. Because him hopping around was bothering a lot of people.
Yeah.
What's up, Bully?
Bully, what's
Ray,
good, bro?
what up? What
Salute.
up, Dre? How you doing?
I'm doing
Freeze.
good, brother.
My brother's in the house, man. Freeze and Dre. What's up, y'all?
Chilling,
Bro.
I'm chilling.
All right,
Dre,
that's what's
Dre,
up.
the Jets is the king of New York, bro. The Jets is the kings of New York, bro.
What
Yeah,
if I told you I looked up at my screen and I put Hard Knocks on, but I had to rock with my man Freezie. So
Oh
I'm
boy.
rocking with Freezie, and then I'm gonna turn on that Hard Knocks when we done.
Actually, Dre, you know what?
Oh,
After this,
boy.
I'm gonna watch it too. I want to see what's going on. I'm gonna watch it too, bro.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, it's a hard knock life for us.
Oh man.
It's
Dre,
not
you
knock life
didn't
for us.
know that the relocation thing was happening with the Jets?
Whoa. Oh wait, to Queens or something? Is that
No,
what relocation?
No,
Nah, I didn't hear anything about that.
they were getting relocated to Florence.
South Carolina.
They're gonna have a crop duster on the side of their hat as the emblem.
Bully, hey, I
You
changed
can't.
my mind,
Giants fans don't want to see none of them Jets fans happy.
bro. Hey,
We
Bully, I
get
changed.
it,
No,
we get it. Y'all the winners. Y'all like
I
the
want to see
Yankees of football. Y'all got it.
want,
Let us have
I,
some.
I want to see my little brothers do good, like the Mets, the Nets, and the Jets, them ETS teams. I want to see all of y'all do good, little
Yeah, I
brothers.
mean, we leave the Nets out. They really from Jersey. They don't count. No offense to Jersey, Freezy,
Yeah, no,
but the Nets really
no
from
doubt,
Jersey.
no
No,
doubt.
they from New York. No, they from Long Island.
Yeah, they originally
They're from
from
the Nassau Coliseum, Nassau
yeah,
County Coliseum.
but they done moved around so many times, bro.
Hmm
They like everything else in the tri-state, bro. Move around a million times. Yo, how many people you know from one borough that actually live in that same borough right now?
Me,
I done
It's
moved
50
around.
years.
it's
Most
a
more
lot of
so.
people that be born in a certain borough, bro, and they move,
I've
bro.
been in one borough all my life, same block. I mean, even though I'm back and forth from New York to down south, but
What?
always in one spot
Let me bring my guy in
since the
real quick.
'70s. Since the '70s.
Okay, okay.
Hmm
Let me bring my guy in real quick because this is about to get sideways really fast.
Oh snap!
Yo,
What's
Salute.
happening?
what's good, bro? I caught part of your thing with the queen. I was looking at it on my phone. I was outside getting carried away by the mosquitoes, and I was somehow able to get away from them and check you out a little bit, man. I was proud of you, bro. You did great. You did a great job,
Yes,
man. Yeah, I got a chance to see Dre too when I was doing part of
hip
the
hip
thing. I was
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah.
man, y'all
You and
did
Dre,
great, bro.
you and Dre. Word,
Yeah, man.
very good.
Uh, thank you.
Salutely.
But I, what's up, big bro? My nephew, he in there doing the throwing his Duke stuff over there with the Queen too. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down for
Hmm
Blorange Tears.
For
Facts.
Yeah,
sure.
man. Respect,
But
respect.
yeah. Nah, I thought you said something that caught my ear, but I kind of I know you're not talking about what I thought you was talking about.
No, bro, we talking about Emmanuel quickly being a star in the NBA.
Okay,
Nah, he
cool. I
trying to
like
talk about
that.
the
I like
Giants.
that.
Nah, he talking about the
Yeah.
Giants too. I'm
Nah, we
talented.
already had that conversation. I'm not gonna go back down that road.
I'm talented.
Why would I do that, man? Because see, my
Bully,
man
Nah,
over
well,
here got it. He's already sulking. You know what I'm saying, Dre. So we don't even want to discuss football.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Bully, I
cool.
told that man I had 30 seconds, bro. He talked to me about 30 minutes about Romeo Cornell.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah,
hmm
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing out here, man?
hmm
But the thing is, Dre, what I was saying about quickly though is quickly already. You remember how I said my definition of a star is a player that's very, very, very important to his team and important to the NBA. So
Yep.
quickly already has the very important to the NBA part, and he already has the very important to the Knicks part, but then he doesn't have the very, very important to the Knicks part, right?
hmm
You know what I'm
You think
saying?
so?
No, I don't think so.
Well, they don't make that Dante move without thinking that, right? So
Yeah. I think if they really valued quickly, if they really valued quickly, they probably would have looked at getting a big guard to complement the other three guards on the roster,
or a
right?
big playmaking wing or something.
Or something, yeah. That
I think we
way,
need a playmaking wing.
and that may be true. Like, and like I value y'all takes on that. That may be true because the thing we don't often see is Emmanuel quickly taking a bunch of spot up threes. Like we see
Mm.
quickly creating for himself and maybe trying to create for others, but you don't often see anybody create for quickly. You
Even
know?
when he's in the starting lineup with Brunson, he's just
Yeah.
waiting for the ball, but he never really actually gets that many spot up opportunities.
Right. Right. And this that may be like what I just said may be totally false, but it just seems that way. You know how you go by the eye test on some stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like
But
Brunson and Randall together are the priority. Nobody else is going to touch it.
I think even though Dante isn't the big wing, he's a pretty big guard that has some point guard skills.
Right.
He can be on ball and initiate some. I won't rely on him to do it often, but he's
Right.
shown that the capability over his 5, 6 years in the league that he can do it at a competent level. And
Right.
so we may see it in that way, but granted, if Dante was 6'7", 6'8", we would be having a completely different conversation.
Yeah. If he was 6'7", we wouldn't have been able to sign him.
If he was 6'7", he making $180 million.
Yep. Yep.
That's a lot.
To be
It's
honest.
a lot, but that's if Dante was 6'7", he would be Tobias Harris. And look what Tobias Harris got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Good
man.
point, Dre. Good point.
That's a great point. And so the third star that I mentioned, I think I mentioned Grimes and I think I mentioned Quickly, but the third star is an obvious one. It's such a home run that a lot of us already consider him a star, but he's not yet. In my mind, he's a megastar. But around the league and all the Knicks, people don't consider Jalen Brunson a star yet.
He's a star to me. He's a superstar to me.
I think it's that narrative is slowly turning with this FIBA stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I think if we win games and establish ourselves as the beast of the East, if we establish games and he go out there and show his tail like he did in the last 2 seasons,
I think. Yeah, I think it was last year was the arrival.
Facts.
This year's the takeover.
Yeah,
this is the takeover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, are we using
breaks over?
Terms?
Yeah.
We're using
God
Jason
MC.
terms.
Yeah. God MC. Me. Holder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for. I know this is gonna sound bananas, but I think Emmanuel Quickly is gonna have the Jalen Brunson year that he had his last year in Dallas. That's what I'm with.
Oh, I got one. He starts the year off the bench. He becomes a starter, and he figures a way how to impact, and then he grows by the time the playoffs come. So he's much more involved, and
so he gonna turn into a total monster,
and can be dominant at times in spurts.
And Bully, here's my thing, because I was thinking about that too. Dre read my mind. Dre stole my. I mean, per the usual though. You're per the usual.
Oh,
you know
he stole one. He stole Pun's rhyme book.
Bim. Yo, I got an air horn. I don't never use it. I got a whack.
Yeah,
air
man,
horn.
you gotta start using that hair horn, man.
Yeah,
you gotta get a Don DeMarco or something.
Yeah, a Don DeMarco.
I actually got a clip. I got a Don DeMarco clip. I can say you, Freezie.
Please do that way. That way I can download it and use
I don't mind going bit.
because I've been using this and this is whack because it got the website in the air horn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm about to send it to you on Discord.
Okay.
I got 2 of them actually.
Yeah, I want to get that, and I'm trying to get something like this too. I need to get that.
Oh, standing ovation.
Yeah,
some hand claps.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get that. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you 2 of them in 2 different videos.
Okay.
Freezy. You can save them.
The audio or video?
Download button. They're videos, but I think you can splice the audio out. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
You can play
I think
the video, the audio of a video in the background. Can you? Or no? Or do you need like the MP3? Do you need like an MP3?
I got to do the MP3 because if I do it like that, if I just do the video, it'll be something like this.
All right. Oh, so I'll make it an MP3 for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, man. So my thing is, Dre stole my point, right? and it's not Grand Theft Auto. It's just he beat me to the punch. Things happen,
Great
right?
minds.
Yeah, exactly. And so my thing is, somebody has to go to the bench in that scenario.
SB talks in the chat. Salute.
SB is in the building.
Salute,
SB in the
salute.
building. Salute.
But yeah, point. Yeah.
Salute.
My thing is, somebody's gotta go to the bench. Guess who I think it is?
We already know who is
Grimes.
You already know.
Mm-hmm.
But then how is Grimes gonna turn into a star?
It's not Grimes. It's
It's
No, it's gonna be
RJ.
RJ. It's gonna be
come
RJ.
on,
We gonna run the Oompa Loompa lineup?
Yes.
The Oopa Loopa Boopa Loopa.
But you know what that does though, right?
I mean, it stretches defenses.
I was see what God dog it Dre.
Mhm.
Dre, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dang it, man.
It's gonna be RJ.
Right.
Yeah,
There we go.
Nah, but yeah, man. So RJ to the bench, and what that does is it gives Randle and Brunson
Free
the
reign.
type of spacing on the floor
Yeah.
where they could just, oh
Yep.
my God.
Run amok.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing for people thinking, oh, that's going to be a terrible idea. No, because what happens is now when you bring the bench back in, you bring it in the bench, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, RJ at the 4, and Hartenstein. So now RJ is getting minutes with the starters, minutes with the bench. Now he can do all the scoring he wants on that second unit that's devoid of scoring without him being considered a bench player.
A bench player, right? Fat. Yeah, that's what's that. A Scottie Pippen move.
Are we okay? So is that the starting lineup, or do we go to that lineup like 6 minutes into the game? RJ goes to the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. And then RJ's like one of the guys that come back in like 1 minute or 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and then he gets burned against second units, and
he can play RJ Barrett.
Yeah,
RJ
he can
Barrett.
pose his physical well.
Yeah, RJ Barrett in that pick and roll, drawing RJ. Think about RJ Barrett drawing backup fours into the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a 4 and 5 pick and roll being guarded by a 4 and 5, and what your shooters can be doing out there on the floor. Oh my goodness, bro!
Will Thibs recognize that? Will Thibs recognize that? Will Thibs recognize that this is what he needs to do?
I think they already saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they already saw it. That's why they've been preaching small ball lineup all summer.
Okay. Well, I hope he stick with the plan, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that plan right there sounds very, very good, and it sounds nice. And you're right. I think we take the pressure off of RJ.
And if you were to take RJ out first, and then when Randle comes out the game, RJ can come in as the 4.
Come on in, right? Yep.
And that'll be the more seamless look in terms of our offensive. But we were pigeonholed into running like 4 bigs in our rotation consistently, when we really should be running 3 bigs. And I think that's part of the plan this year with all these guards that we do have. But I sent you a couple of MP3s.
I got them.
Yo, salute Ivory 10. Salute Jason. Peace, y'all. David L, peace.
Alvarado. Salute Ivory.
Yeah.
Glad we had a chat the other day.
Yeah, I ain't see Ivory in a minute. I've been busy, so I ain't been seeing really a lot of people, man.
Yeah, that's how I got Ivory 10.
Yeah, I like Ivory. Ivory cool, man.
Yeah, he loves some what's the name though? Some DeMar DeRozan. I don't know. I can't.
Ivory a sucker for some footwork and some mid-range jumpers. So
yeah,
that's why it's pump fakes.
Yeah, he loves some pump fakes, bro.
DeMar DeRozan. I wouldn't mind having them on part of my language. I wouldn't mind having them on the squad, man. I ain't gonna front. I mean, how we would fit them in? Where would we fit them in? And who we giving up for?
We would be running 1994 basketball if we had DeRozan on this team.
And Thibs would love it, bro. And Thibs would be in Valhalla, bro.
He'd be in Thibs heaven.
I'm gonna see how the air horn sound. Let me see how the air horn sound. Let me do it. Let me see.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Yo, Dre, you
You're the only reason why you like that, because it's preaching some of that Brooklyn stuff. So stop it.
Hey, yo, Corey, I thought you were sleeping somewhere, dog. I see the avatar. The queen that put up.
Nah, man, I'm about to be a frying fish, bro.
That sound like Corey Lee favorite rapper Nas. That's what it sound like.
Yeah.
Lee,
Yeah, I rock with the God MC. I rock with him.
Hey, Lee, I ain't gonna lie. Before, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Y'all go ahead. Say what you gonna say, bro. I'm sitting here listening.
I was gonna say before I break down how Grimes and Brunson are gonna enter that star realm.
You say usurp RJ Barrett?
No.
I'm messing with you. Nah, I'm not.
Nah. No. What I was gonna say just real quick is Brunson and Grimes are gonna get into that all-star level. For Brunson, it's just gonna be for recognition alone. Like if he just plays for the rest of his career, like he played January through May, all he needs is for people to see it, right? For people to recognize it. You know what I'm saying? Grimes is already pretty consistent, bro. Not like nobody is gonna hit every shot, and everybody's gonna go through shooting slumps. Like everybody's gonna miss 7-8 threes in a row. It happens. Everybody's gonna miss clutch free throws. It happens. But with Grimes, of all the players on the Knicks roster, he is certain to give you the most consistent effort every night, even if it's only a little bit impactful, as he, was a young player. And what I'm saying is, as he gets older and his basketball IQ grows, he's gonna elevate himself into this more and more important role. When it gets to a point, for instance, y'all remember the playoffs when Julius Randle got the offensive rebound? The Knicks were up by 1 against Cleveland. Julius Randle gets the offensive rebound. They looked to foul Randle. Randle kicked it out to Grimes, and Grimes went to the free throw line and splashed both free throws. Julius Randle was an all-star, bro. Nobody would have blamed him if he'd have kept that ball and just took the foul. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he kicked it out to Grimes, and Grimes held the ball and took the foul, went to the free throw line, and splashed both free throws. Right? Easy, like nothing. Right? And we saw Obi in a similar situation. Right? The score is 76. I think it's 74-73. And Obi was shaking like it was cold outside, bro. Obi was shook. And he rattled in the first. That first free throw hit off everything in the arena before it went in.
Call that man a halfway crook.
Yeah. He bagged that free throw to go in, bro. And the second one was so bad, bro. Everybody's like, yeah, he's terrible. Yeah, and then
I remember that. Yes,
and then I keep saying the same thing over and over. But Miami gets Obi rebound, come down, and then Josh Hart leaves Caleb Martin wide open for the 3-point at the top of the key, and Miami takes a 4-point lead. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like those little things, like people will say blame Randle for having a bad game, but the little things throughout the course of the game add up to one giant thing. Even if you say one play doesn't impact the way a game is decided, but when you add up all the little things and put them together, and now we talking about me. Before I did that, I just wanted to tell you that the Giants got lucky 3 times in the Super Bowl, bro. They won the Super Bowl. But I'm gonna move on to why Grimes is gonna be a star.
You trying to get Lee off that mute.
Okay.
Ain't no moving me. Ain't no moving me. I'm good. I let him talk.
Dre, check this out. I'm just merely gonna speak about. I have evidence.
Salute TSK in the chat.
SK, salute.
Nick is in the
Sacramento
building.
in the building.
Hey, Dre, let me ask this. Tell me if this makes sense in your mind. In 1990, the Buffalo Bills come down the field and they set up for a 47-yard field goal with the Super Bowl on the line. And the Buffalo Bills misses the field goal wide right. If that field goal goes right down the middle, what happens? The Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl, right?
You make your own luck, though, Freezie.
There you go. Thank you, Dre.
Yo, that's the greatest answer from a Jet fan I could ever hear. Boy, thank you.
You can't be that close to championship without getting that close to it.
Okay. Well, okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. So that's one lucky example. You're saying that's just a one-off, right? Okay. The second example, right? The Patriots rush up the middle, grab Eli. The referee is looking like he's about to blow his whistle, right? Eli pulls himself away, throws a football to a dude, and the dude catches the football on his helmet, right? On his helmet. Now, mind you, this is the worst receiver to ever play football, bro. You know,
not that day.
But not on that play. Not on that play.
Not on that play, but he also scored a touchdown before that. Mind you,
yes, he
talking
sure did. Yes, he did.
And Lee, and you know what happened to him in the next training camp? He got cut.
Yeah, we cut him
because he trashed.
That's all good.
So for that,
hey, why he trash? He did what he's supposed to do.
Got that ring.
So Dre, here's the thing. So the Buffalo Bills give the Giants the Super Bowl. A kicker misses it wide right. A random journeyman wide receiver catches a football on his helmet. Right? Now, here's example number 3.
Not journeyman. He's been with the program for about 5-6 years.
Okay. Right. Okay. The next play, right? The Patriots blitz up the middle. Eli Manning sees the pressure, right? He tried to do something, but by that time, Eli's feet ain't the same. His athleticism ain't the same as it once was, right? Eli Manning throws a football, a perfect spiral through a sea of hands to Mario Manningham, and
two-tap out of bounds.
It makes the greatest catch in Super Bowl history, right?
The greatest
catch.
That's one of the greatest throws ever.
Through a sea of hands, right? That
they dialed up the perfect defense.
Yep.
For it and everything.
Yep. And if that ball is off to the left or right by 1 inch,
if it was down a centimeter,
that much, Dre. That much, Dre.
Right. Yeah, yo. All I'm saying, Lee. All I'm saying is your Giants are lucky, bro. Stop acting like they're the Patriots. I want to give the Giants respect, but I'm not about to sit up here and act like the Giants is the Cowboys or something. Stop being ridiculous.
We ain't the Cowboys. Thank God we not the Cowboys.
Bro,
sorry, Kobe.
My man. My brother.
Can we talk about rhymes? I just want to talk about rhymes real quick.
No. I just want to do one thing, and then I'm done talking about the Giants and everything. Hit that crying emoji with the little Asian baby.
You want me to hit the
Y'all hit that like button, y'all.
You want me to hit the Lee, you know what I call that I call that emoji swerve. That's my swerve emoji. So when somebody up here crying, can you just say, stop that blood clot crying, hit swerve?
That's my line. But you know what though, it's all good. You gotta be a Giant fan to understand it and understand that moment. You see, you looking through them bare colored lenses you got there. You can't imagine that happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. I get it. Mm-hmm. You ain't broke my heart.
Bro, all I'm saying, man, is I want to respect, like I was telling Bully earlier, bro. I want to respect the Giants, bro, but when Giants fans be pounding the table, like they done won 7 Super Bowls, like they done been to 10 Super Bowls.
I mean, technically, we did win 7 Super Bowls, though. I mean, it ain't been 7 Super Bowls, but we have won 7 chips before the NFL and the AFL merged to become the NFL. In the other league, yeah, we won mad titles, kid. Yeah. Look at the history. Look at the history. Mm-hmm.
Bully, I'm with you. But Lee, I'm gonna ask Lee the same question. Lee, who was the running back of the Giants before Joe Morris?
Oh.
Larry Zonka? No. Rob Carpenter.
No.
Rob Carpenter.
No, he was before him, bro. But there's like a 4-year stretch you missing. You going from like 85, you going from 79 to 85.
That's how I'm gonna do my research.
No, Rob Carpenter was just before, if not a year before Joe Morris. He was the last. Excuse me, panel, and everybody up there in America. He was the last white running back we had.
Okay. So Lee, let me ask you this: do you remember Dave Meggett and Maurice Carthon?
Maurice Carthon, a 2,000-yard rusher in the USFL. Yes, who became a fullback. David Meggett, one of the best gadget guys right now, was one of the best gadget guys at that time, and between '89 and say '92. That's why we won the Super Bowl because of Dave Meggett. That's why we got to the Super Bowl because of Dave Meggett. He helped.
Oh boy, go Core!
Come on, number 30. Come on, man.
All I'm saying is the Jets are the kings of New York, bro. Can we talk about the Knicks now?
God bless him. God bless him. God bless him, that world.
Yo, who's the best number 8 in New York right now? And who is the best football number 8?
That's the one who's wearing puke green.
Yeah.
Okay. Why I gotta be puke? It can't be Kelly Green. It can't be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be puke green.
Why you gotta be a Jet fan? That's the question.
I didn't pick this life, bro. I started watching football in '98. My first ever football game I ever watched was the AFC title game. We went up 10 and we lost. And I was like, oh, we gonna be back.
Oh, well, that was
then we never went back.
That was the butt bowl.
No, what it is? I'm a bad uncle. I should have came and rescued you that day.
Yeah.
I thought we was gonna be back. I thought we was gonna be back. I thought Vinny Testaverde. I thought Vinny Testaverde was gonna be that guy for us. And then what happens first game in the first quarter? Damn near the first play.
Tears ACL, right?
Yeah. Yep. No. Yep. It's Achilles.
Achilles, yeah.
Cursed.
Yeah, man.
Best quarterback I've seen in my lifetime was the pea shooter. Chad Penny. With the baby arm.
Yeah. See, but they remember a dude with an even weaker arm than him, a dude named Pat Ryan that used to play for the Jets.
Yep.
So Pat Ryan. Well, Wichita had a whack arm too.
There you go.
And Ken O'Brien.
Salute, Tone.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
salute, Tone. Peace.
Yeah, man.
But I got love for you, Jet fans.
I mean, you gotta have love for us. You gotta have love for us because we already been through hell, man.
Yeah, y'all little brothers. Y'all gotta learn. Yeah, y'all little brothers, man.
What we gotta learn?
ETS?
What we gotta learn?
How to
we gotta learn. We gotta learn more pain. More pain. That's what we gotta learn.
No, how to win. How to finish out a football game.
Oh, well, we're gonna see that this year. That's what we're gonna see this year.
Lee, how you gonna say how to finish a football game and y'all won a Super Bowl because a man missed an easy field goal, bro?
Listen, it was a win.
Hey, the football guys was with us. You need luck too now.
I mean, so the Jets just didn't get their share of luck. But I want to talk about just real quick. I don't want to talk about the.
Can we talk about the Bears? Can we talk about the Bears? Huh? Can we talk about the Bears? Can we talk about what's going on up there in Illinois?
Yeah, Illinois. Yes.
How? When y'all gonna win a chip? When the next time y'all gonna win a chip?
Let me.
When they flatten out the deep dish pizza.
Okay.
Talking about the casserole?
Yeah, that is a casserole, bro. I'm not co-signing any pizza, bro. I'm with y'all on that one. I don't like lasagna with bread in it, bro. I don't like.
Ew, that's nasty.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't my thing, right? You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is this though. The fact that Grimes and Quickly and Brunson are all that all can still are still at that level where they can ascend means the future is bright for the Knicks. So
I dropped the link TSK, by the way. My fault for you.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. What I'm getting at ultimately is I think the future is bright for the Knicks. My only thing is everything is uncertain at this point, so you just don't know what, like, in terms of telling Knicks fans to be patient while this thing happens. We are just not known for being patient. Smoke, what's good, bro?
SK.
So when you tell Knicks fans, when you're like, yo, Knicks fans, man, just allow Grimes to around the All-Star break in order to become that dude, and allow to around the All-Star break for quickly to become that dude. Give them 50 games and see how far this thing goes. When you tell Knicks fans that, we don't have a history of being patient. You know what I mean? So by that time, we will already want to run Thibs and Randle out of town. But what I'm saying to Knicks fans is this is probably the closest that we've been to creating a great team in about 30 years. And I'm not saying that we're going to be great because one piece is going to be great. But what I'm going to say is the summary pieces are gonna put it's okay. I'll put it like this. We don't have a Hulk, but I think this team eventually will have a Voltron. For those that remember Voltron, like all five of the pieces coming together to be
one.
That's yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we legit don't have a Giannis that we could just whip out on the floor to come save us, right?
We don't got a Hulk.
Yeah, we ain't got a Hulk, right?
But we got a Voltron.
But we got a Voltron. Yeah. For those that remember Voltron, man, you know what I'm saying?
For those in my age group, maybe a Megazord or something.
The Power Rangers.
Yeah, Megazord.
Power Rangers. Yeah, Megazord is Power Rangers.
Shout out to the Black Power Ranger, wherever you doing out there. Salute to you.
Whatever you doing, bro. Whatever.
Peace, kid, peace. Don't be rolling up too much, son.
Yeah.
Make sure you get a lineup too, brother.
Yeah, it's facts.
Please,
get a lineup,
bro. Please,
get a lineup, dude.
Yo, you can't be. Yo, you saw Anthony Edwards' haircut the other day, yesterday?
Oh,
Anthony Edwards, bro. You can't be an NBA player, bro.
You saw JB out there with the fresh braids. You know he got it like two hours before the game.
2 hours before the game, and it's sprayed down with sheen.
Yeah,
out the can. You know that stuff in the can. They be spraying, make everybody in the whole.
Yeah, I seen him dribbling the game, going like this.
He out there.
Yeah, yo, Anthony Edwards, man, you got to get it right, kid. Got to get on point, B.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards, future New York Knicks, 2028.
You know what, Dre? Big Dre. I agree
Salute,
with you, boy.
TSK. Salute.
Yeah, the Smoking Nick is in the building.
SK.
What's good with y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, salute to all my brothers.
I'm just waiting for SK to say Gia, like MCA. Gia. You know what I'm saying? Word. What up, SK?
What it do, baby? What it do?
Ain't that man been a minute, boy.
Yeah, man, you know. Just chilling, just listening, laying back, you know what I mean? Watching Freezie control it like Messi.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So my thing is, I think RJ is gonna be the recipient of the seismic shift, but but I think he's gonna eat in that role.
I do too.
If y'all understand where I'm coming from, like I think RJ won't be featured as much with the big unit.
But let him eat against second units.
Yeah.
Well, he about to play power forward on the bench.
At times. At times.
I think he's still gonna be a starter just because of optics. Yeah. But he's gonna be like the first guy that goes to the bench. around like the 6-minute, 5-minute mark, and he comes back in at the end of the first quarter. Goes against bench units for 5-6 minutes.
Yep.
Then he goes to the bench. And he comes back a few minutes to end the half or something like that.
Well, do you think Thibs will recognize that? Like, do you think Thibs as a coach will recognize?
I don't think he has a choice with this roster.
All right, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, do you think like it's time to make these necessary adjustments and moves? Do he, as a coach with his perspectives or his optics, can say, "Yo, all right, it's time to take RJ out and put X, Y, and Z in, and let's hold the game down and win the game and fortify the game."
He has his biases in terms of like how his style and how he runs his shit.
Right.
But the roster that this front office gave him, they don't really have like a reliable traditional four behind Randle. So it's going to be a lot of
intentionally. I think they did that intentionally, bro.
Yeah, I think like we have probably the deepest analytics department, and we probably did that move to like, yo, nudge Thibs, like, yo, you gotta be able to play small ball in this league.
Come on, Thibs, what you doing, bro?
Like, you can't play 4 traditional bigs. That no team
bigs,
does,
bro.
Yeah, no team does that.
Yeah, he out here playing RJ, Randle, Obi, Hartenstein, and Mitch.
And it's like they're like, who is a backup 4 in the league scares you? Bobby Portis? Like,
right.
You about to change everything up because Bobby Portis is a backup 4.
Yeah, and then Bobby Portis is the backup 4 and 5. And historically, we don't have a 4 that can play 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got 5s that play 5s and 4s that play 4.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Except when it's a high leverage moment in the game, then we ask Randle to be at the 5. You know, we never do that.
Right. Right.
Salute Wiz. Salute Julian. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead. I just want to throw out my
salute Wiz. Salute Julian.
Yeah,
man.
Don't y'all think they about to incorporate Sims into the 4?
Yeah.
Maybe ever so slightly.
They said that Sims times is over with. They said he about to break.
The idea of Sims at the 4 gives me indigestion.
Yes. Sims at the 4, you want to pass it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a bottle of Pepto.
Yes. And put energy in it.
Because he is not no 4.
Julian Blum, this is
like TSK.
I think you're exaggerating it. All he got to do is play the role, and it's specifically what we ask him to do.
But how many?
What is that though? What is that? What is that you explain?
Grab, rebound, set screens, kick it out, cut. Feel me?
But the thing is, how many 4s in the league can't shoot?
He's a backup 4, man. Y'all acting like he about to start. He's going to get like 10 to 8 minutes a game. He's not going to affect the game.
I get what you're saying.
So why not just give those minutes to RJ?
Yeah, why not give it to RJ and Hart then?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We give minutes to RJ. We see the progress. We see what happened. Why?
I mean, we give minutes to RJ against teams' first units, not against teams' second units that he could.
That's not true because he be out there with the bench.
Okay.
But what is him? He
was the person staying out there at the end of the season with the bench.
He be out there with
him going. They gotta let him play with the bench, and he taking bench people time because he can't get it going with the starters.
He be out there with the bench with 2 other bigs that's clogging up the paint that can't shoot.
See, now you moving the goalposts like you always do, Dre. You gotta stop this, man.
But is that not reality?
Stop this.
Is that not reality though? RJ at the 4 is different than RJ at the 3, no matter what the lineup is.
Right.
If Sims was to come out there, where would his role be?
Because Hartenstein don't be clogging up the paint like that.
Teams do not respect Hartenstein's jumper.
That's
so
not
sag off.
Moving the goalposts again. Dre, why you do this?
That's not moving the goalposts. They clog the paint.
Something that you said, you move to something else. Can we stay on one topic, address that, and then move
I'm
on?
literally addressing what you just said. You said Hartenstein doesn't clog the paint. I'm telling you, the guys that guard Hartenstein sag into the paint.
No. See, now you're doing it again, right? You said Literally nobody respects Hartenstein. When I address specifically what you said.
No, he didn't say that. He said nobody. He said they don't respect Hartenstein's jumper.
That's what I meant. They sag in the paint. I'm not talking about him at his game. He's a good basketball player. I'm talking about the ability of him shooting, and it's connected. If they don't respect his jumper, they sag in the paint. If they sag in the paint, that's just one extra person that's in RJ's way because RJ's not athletic to score over more than one person. So when you have RJ at the 4, he's just beating one guy to go to the paint.
That sounds like the 3. That sounds like you all you're doing is spelling out 1,000 ways to explain RJ's problem. You feel me? He got to figure that out. That ain't anybody else's fault. He can't finish over nobody.
RJ gonna have to prove himself this year, man. I know that.
Very few players in this league can score over two people, and the ones that do are
that nigga be
perennial all stars, superstars, Giannis's, those guys.
RJ be trying to score with 3 people, man. Stop fronting on now. He be trying to do some magnificent stuff and whatnot. And RJ needed to get it together. And I'm going to give him an opportunity this year to get it right. And just like Freezie said earlier, with him coming off, stagnating off the from the starting unit into the second unit, this will give him time to eat like Pac-Man. So, I mean, the ball is in his court. He got to step up and do what he got to do, yo. Straight up. We're not making no excuses no more for RJ. I damn sure I ain't making no excuses. Pardon my language. I ain't making no excuses for old Diva, Viola Davis. You know how I feel. It's right there for the taking. So let's see how we going to react and do what we going to do for the season. It's right there. It's right there. Let's see if Thibs going to react on time to make the proper adjustments to put different players in at the proper time and not run the players in the ground. And RJ got to step up. No more excuses, and so does Randle. There it is.
Right, but yeah, Bully, all that stuff you said just now, that's what we talking about. All we doing is, so you said the end result. We was explaining how you get to the end result.
Right. I
you know what I'm saying? Because all those things that you mean, RJ can't finish at the rim. The RJ against second units, teams generally don't have 2 elite shot blockers, bro. It's rare you'll see a team with 2 elite shot blockers / rim protectors, bro.
Half the time they go to like a switching defense with just guys that can guard 1 through whatever, 2 through 5, 1 through 4,
right,
and try to do it by committee,
right. And like for instance, teams don't have like a Mutombo and Todd McCullough combination.
Todd McCullough. Oh wow!
Wasn't Theo Ratliff and Mutombo on the same team at the same time?
Yes, Theo
Ratliff and
76ers.
Yep, exactly.
I was thinking Atlanta, but it was the Sixers too.
Yeah, the Sixers. Yeah.
I was thinking Otis Thorpe and Olajuwon. You remember that?
Otis Thorpe.
Oh, yeah, Otis Thorpe and Olajuwon. Yeah,
I give you one a little bit more recent. Remember Dwight Howard and Marcin Gortat at the same time?
And to be honest with you, and it seems crazy, but Gortat was the more sturdy, physical center down low, where Dwight Howard was the athletic shot blocking, and Dwight Howard was physical too.
Facts.
But Gortat, that's all he had was physicality. Where Dwight Howard had athleticism, physicality, toughness, all of that stuff before he got. Yeah.
He bounced around the league. He made his money though.
Yeah,
I know the Wizards paid him. He got a bag.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So basically, I say all of that to say that RJ Barrett against second units is a win for everybody, right? Because think about this. If you don't have RJ Barrett coming off the bench, right, where are you getting your offense from when that bench unit comes into the game?
So can I ask you a question?
No. Say what you gonna say, bro. Be respectful, bro. Say what you gonna say.
That's why I asked. But
get in your bag. Say what you gonna say.
So are you inferring that RJ should be coming off the bench?
So he's still asking a question. You see?
You said say what you gonna say, so I said what I was gonna
Nah,
say.
man, say what you gonna say, bro. Say what you gonna say, bro. We all friends here, bro. I'm not on trial, bro. Say what
I'm
you
like,
gonna
is
say.
you inferring that he should be coming off the bench or
He's
he
still
should just
asking.
play with the bench? I'm just asking.
Yeah, we not on trial, bro. We all friends here, bro. It's mad cordial and respectful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm getting at though, what I'm getting at, Smoke, is this. RJ doesn't have to initially come off the bench. Like me and Dre were alluding to earlier, RJ starts and then he the first one come out. Right? Say you bring in Josh Hart off the bench. Josh Hart play with the starters. RJ rest in, right? Towards the end of the quarter, you know that turn at the end of the quarter? RJ getting those minutes and then into the second quarter against second units. Now RJ Barrett is being guarded by dudes like Sadiq Bey and George Niang and all them randoms. He getting guarded by just random.
Yeah. Now you let him get his confidence against bench players.
Yeah.
You let him get his confidence against bench players so late in the game he could have that confidence to hit bigger shots and more opportunities, stuff like that. I understand.
Yeah. And listen, I'm not advocating for RJ Barrett to get 35 power forward minutes. What I'm saying is that little bit of time. I think
only about 10 minutes. It's about 10 minutes a game.
maybe even not that much. It depends on what type of lineups Thibs run. Because I think they brought DiVincenzo here to run 3-guard lineups at times.
I think so too.
Is he can't guard nobody at that position for him to even run 10 minutes there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
But there's the thing like that. That's the thing. Like at the 4, there aren't but so many actually good power forwards.
Bro, they'll beat you with strength and just smarts, man. Come on, it's the NBA, fam. It doesn't matter if it's no good. All these dudes is professionals. We can always try to downplay, but they're gonna outsmart you. They're gonna make the easy plays, and this is how teams get beat every day.
Right. But Big Dog, what we're saying is name a team that has a power forward that's gonna go run off, say, 12 straight points off the bench.
Off the bench?
Not a lot of them.
Yeah, name one. Just name one. Just name one.
Whoever signs Christian Wood, that's about it.
Hold on. Well, and then Brandon Clark was kind of decent before he got injured. I would have said Brandon Clark.
But he's not an offensive guy, but he's a good player. But he runs small 5, actually. He plays backup 5, actually.
Yeah. See, yes. The thing is that problem that we worried about is not significant enough for us to be like.
No, I wasn't even pushing back on what you were saying. I apologize.
No. What I'm saying is, and because it's the question that exists in Knicks universe. It's not just a Smoke question. This is a every podcast, every show, every day question. Like, who gonna be the backup 4 for the Knicks? Now that Obi gone. And the Knicks are telling you, Obi wasn't a factor. They ain't even try to replace him.
Nope.
Like, what are we gonna do without Obi's? What was it? 6, 7 points, 8 points?
Yeah.
Like,
come on, man. We might lose his babysitting skills. You feel me?
Or lose his man person.
You know, we can rely on him to watch the kids. We do know that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Right. Too far?
Right. No,
y'all are dirty.
All right. Nah, no doubt. So yeah, ultimately what we're saying is the adjustment is that adjustment. I think the Knicks found something late in the season that they feel like can be of value to them. They found that they can beat zone defenses with Randle at the 5, but not for long stretches. Like crucial moments in games, they find Randle at the 5, RJ at the 4, Josh Hart at the 3.
I agree with you because especially if they're gonna have players like Bam that's only like 6'9", he can match it with him. 6'10", 6'9", you can match it with dudes like that. And then unless we get in different matchups and you're playing like Jokic, then you want to utilize people like Mitch or Hartenstein. So I agree with you, Freezie.
Right. No doubt, man. And I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to stomp out points. What I'm saying is that I feel like this team is much more talented than we want to that we'll admit to, and I think part of that has got to do with we just hadn't seen a lot of this yet, and telling Knicks fans to have hope or faith is like spitting in the wind. Like when you tell a Knicks fan,
we used to getting let down.
Yeah. That was my point to it. Like I think Grimes is going to be better. I think Quickly is going to be better. I think Brunson is going to be way better, and I think R.J. Barrett is going to be. I'm not going to say he's going to be better. I'm just going to say he's going to be more efficient because he's not going to be being guarded by Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum or guys like that. Or Tobias
He's a
Harris.
Riddler in this situation. Straight question mark on every box.
Okay.
That's how I feel about him. It's been this year 5 now. So he a vet. This is the second contract. He a veteran now.
No more excuses.
So he done graduated from college. He getting his doctorates and stuff around. You feel what I'm saying? So, know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you know Jalen Brunson didn't break out until year 5, right?
He not Brunson though.
Wow. Why is he not?
Because Brunson had the resume in college.
But this ain't about the. It's not about the Brunson thing. It's about the timetable Smoke mentioned. See, Smoke mentioned timetable, and I mentioned the timetable. Like, of course, every play is not going to be the same, but we talk about timetable. Like when you mentioned this the 5th year, then if the 5th year is the topic, then look at Brunson. Right, look at your.
You talk about Randle's 5th year.
Right. Randle in his 5th year. Yeah. So Smoke disappeared. I don't know. Smoke just
He's going to be back. It may have closed out the tab or something.
Yeah.
And Rel has a point. But I'll say this about Brunson. He was he was unplayable in the first 2 playoff series of his career.
Right.
Against the Clippers. He literally could not play.
Right.
Because they were just attacking him over and over, and he had to figure out how to be playable against high octane offenses and bigger players. At least not be so much of a deficit.
Right. And actually Brunson went from 16 points a game to 24 points a game. To me, that's a breakout. When you go from like
the
12 points a game. When you go from 12 points a game to 16 points a game, I think that's probably a breakout, but not as much as he broke out with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that Jalen Brunson is good. I'm not disputing.
Salute Rel.
And salute to Rel. And we talk Mavs. Those guys do dope content when you check them. When they go live, man, check them out, bro. Him and King Kai, salute. Rel, if you don't mind, please put the link to, if you can, put the link to We Talk Mavs and to the review channel in the chat, if you don't mind. And so Rel and King Kai and Dre and Damon from We Talk Mavs. I mean, We Talk
Hawks Rel. TV. He was hurt.
And the Atlanta Analyst, I think, planned on a show on August 19th. I think that's a Saturday morning. I think that's what they were talking about. Dre, did you hear anything about that?
No.
Okay, so I think the plan is for Blorange Tears, We Talk Mavs, We Talk Hawks to do another crossover show August 19th, sometime that Saturday morning, probably 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all keep an eye out for that. But Smoke, yeah, the thing I'm mentioning is not the level of breakout, but the breakout the breakout itself. You know, because people break out into varying degrees, right? Because say for instance, if Anthony Edwards averages 30 points a game this year, is that a breakout or is that expected?
I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of, but you see how there's some.
It's like gray areas because none of us would be surprised if he did it.
Yeah.
But it's also still a jump. Still a jump.
Yeah. And so Jalen Brunson's numbers and stats going up, and the absence of an injured player, you could probably assume there's some finessing and nuance there, where if he's the primary guy, you expect his numbers to go up. It doesn't necessarily mean that they do go up just because you get more touches and more looks. But
and when you're focused and game plan for every night, it's a little different.
Right.
It's just normal. It's like when Harden goes from being the sixth man, second option at times to OKC, and then he's just the guy.
When he's the guy, the numbers look different. Salute to King of We Talk Mavs. King is in the building. The hardest working man on the East Coast. Shout out to my guy, man. I was checking out the show the other day. Listen, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I was laughing like halfway through. Some of it, bro, like facial expressions tell it all sometimes when you read comments. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so shout out to those guys, man. They definitely put on a dope show. So, and shout out to our other brothers, We Talk Hawks TV analyst and Damon. Shout out to Big Tone, Big Tone, doing the Miami Heat stuff. We're gonna collab and do some stuff. I think we got a Boston Celtics guy coming soon. It's something that we've been working on. We've got a Washington Wizards dude, I think. Maybe, internet people get flighty sometimes, but we'll see. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff to come. Right. But I just want to say this to Corey Lee, who's always busy, always grinding. Lee, your Giants are terrible, bro.
I love it.
You gotta stop this, Freezie.
You can't Freezie, you can't be talking like this in front of Cowboys fans, man. You know there's Cowboys fans in the chat right now. You talking greasy about the Giants.
Yeah, everybody likes a heifer.
How about first of all, Cowboys?
I got one question, Freezie.
Why you asking me questions?
What about them Chicago Bears, man? Let's talk about them.
What's up with the Bears, man? What's up
with them? Hold on. Let's talk about it. Because we ain't forgot. You trying to deflect from your squad. Well, let's talk about your squad. What have they done? Man?
Wait a minute.
What have they done for me lately? Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, now I got you, Smoke. But listen, here's the thing, and I'm not gonna do like Jeopardy and put it in the form of a question. I'm gonna just say it.
Hit me with a double entendre. I know.
I'm just about to say it. The reason why y'all picked Saquon Barkley so high, and the reason why y'all picked Daniel Jones so high, and the reason why y'all selected Tom Thibodeau so high, and the reason why y'all selected Andrew Thomas so high, is because y'all were absolutely trash, right? And listen, and I'm here to help. I understand that teams go through transitions.
I get that most of these.
Let me finish. Teams go through these transitions, right? Of
we know. Look at the Bears.
Get veterans, right? Look at the Giants. The Giants went
get them smoke.
Like 8 years. The reason why y'all were picking high in the draft every year, y'all got Saquon, Daniel Jones, Tom Thibodeau. I don't know why y'all got a
Kayvon.
Y'all got a 65-year-old man.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Because I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook all this with fish grease. So I'm gonna let him speak. Go ahead. Sorry.
So all I want to do was finish my point, because a dude told me one time a hit dog will holler. Like every time you talk and somebody try to cut you off, that hit dog hollering. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not hollering.
All I want to do is just finish my point, right? I'm just gonna finish my point and move out the way.
Is that signed? Ooh.
Oh, that's signed too, bro. That's signed too.
Now finish your point so I could roast that point, because that point.
What I'm getting. So my point is every NFL team goes through a cycle where they're really bad and they have to rebuild and get back to the top. If you're a Jets fan listening to me talk right now, you understand where I'm coming from, because Jets fans, you too often grab guys from high out of the draft in order to rebuild. And while the Bears are doing it right now, Giants fans and Jets fans are pointing and laughing, but they forget that 4 to 5 years ago, they were in the same spot rebuilding. So just because you make it out of the swamp and become relevant doesn't mean it never happened to your franchise. Happened to the 49ers, happened to the Chiefs, happens to everybody, bro.
Cowboys got the triple.
Let me ask you. Hold on, Dre.
Yeah.
Because I waited. So, when was the last time your team was relevant?
Hey, bro, I'm not on the witness stand, bro. You giving me?
You are on the witness stand. You made a whole statement. Hold on. Now you made a whole statement about my squad, and then I asked you a question. You want to plead the fifth now?
No.
Is that what we doing?
No. What I'm saying is I don't self-indict, bro. You gotta listen to an MF Doom album. I don't snitch on myself. If you got a point,
right.
if you got a point,
you got a whole soliloquy about my squad and how we doing. A whole anecdote. No, it was slightly with facts. You know what I mean? We kept Eli a little longer than we should have kept Eli. We probably should have got Josh Allen, but we took Saquon. I thought that was a mistake as well. You know what I'm saying?
I like Saquon. I think he's good for the team.
You need to get that frame.
All I'm saying is, when the last time the Chicago Bears was relevant? It's been hella long. So before you got hold on. Before you got criticism for our squad, you might need to clean your front yard. You know what I mean?
No.
Cook 'em.
No.
That part. Don't worry about what we doing over here. Worry about what y'all got going on over there. Matter of fact, you're not even a Giants fan. You a Knicks, Chicago Bears fan. So I'll grace you because you big up. But don't talk about our Giants if you ain't a Giants fan, man. I ain't gonna let you rock with that.
Okay. So
it's bad. It's bad.
You're insinuating that I don't know football, bro.
That's not what I said.
No,
yeah,
that is not what I said.
What I do know.
That is not what I said.
Is football, bro. That's
no. I know you know football. You probably play football coming up and stuff like that. That's not what I'm questioning. I'm questioning the fact that you're not a Giants fan, so I don't think you should be speaking on Giants business.
So, yeah, but the Giants are in the NFL, bro. The Giants don't play in the league by themselves.
Great answer.
And the last time the Bears were relevant, was when our middle linebacker was hitting Saquon Barkley out of bounds and he tore his ACL. You remember that?
That's not true. What you talking about, Roquan Smith?
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about.
Y'all wasn't even relevant then. Y'all barely made barely made it to the playoffs and didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I'm talking about relevant to this conversation. I'm talking about Bears versus Giants. Yeah, y'all running back. Y'all number 2.
You meant specifically. All right. You're right. Matchup.
Yeah, relevant to this conversation.
That's true. Roquan did hurt Saquon, but
he hurt him.
Not really though.
What are y'all gonna do this season? Freezie?
The same thing they do every season, bully. Nothing.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. And I love you, Freezie. You my man and everything, but you talking about some Chicago Bears? Come on, man.
Bro, I don't even be wanting to talk about the Giants.
I'm waiting for you to do the Super Bowl.
Right, hold on. First of all, that's what made me even pop up. Because you brought it up and you kept calling us trash. And I was like, whoa,
you call us trash. You've been calling us trash for the last couple of days.
I fell for the bait. I took the bait and I was like, I know he's going to double back. And then I waited for you to double back. And you doubled back and I was waiting for you.
And you fell into the trap. See, because for For one, I didn't call y'all trash.
You did. You said it multiple times.
For those that listen and comprehend, I called the Giants lucky. Anybody remember me saying the Giants were lucky? Lee, did I not call?
Freezie, you crazy, man. You're mine.
Did I not call the Giants lucky?
You literally just called us trash like 5 minutes ago.
No, you said.
SK, listen to the episode yesterday at the 718 Boys on Sunday and see what he said. 2.
You ain't got to tell me. This ain't the first time I heard it. I'll be remembering what I heard.
He said your team is trash. He said it at the end of the 718
Boys on Sunday. He said it like 5-8 minutes ago. Now he pretending he ain't said it at all.
But Smoke, you said
after Bud come what?
You said that I called them trash, and that's why you clicked on it. right? But you had been here for 23 minutes, and then you said 8 minutes. Well, listen, man, you know you done fucked up, right?
Right. No, I did.
You didn't. Yo, I'm about to go all business society on this dude in the inspector room.
It's football talk. Let's talk about it because I just think it's crazy that you're gonna call my team trash, but then you want to glance over the fact that your team is not gonna do anything this year.
You said the team was trash, Freezie. I'm sorry, man. I gotta correct you,
Bully.
man.
No. I call them trash. I still think they trash. I didn't say what I'm talking about is no. He said in the beginning I called them trash.
Chicago Bears.
In the beginning I called them lucky, and I gave examples of how they lucked out in the Super Bowl. Did I not?
Okay, I do remember that, but you did call us trash.
I called y'all trash yesterday.
Yeah, and it's Sunday too.
And today.
And Sunday.
Yeah,
Dre, hide that thing. Dre, hide that thing. Please hide that thing.
Yo, Dre, Aaron Rodgers is not your savior. Aaron Rodgers? Hold on. Aaron Rodgers is not your king, Dre. I just want you to know that. He
don't gotta be the savior. You just need to steer the ship. You don't gotta be the savior. You just need to steer the ship.
Get out of here. It's Brett Favre all over again.
Unless he gets hurt.
Yo, Dre want Aaron Rodgers to be Captain Phillips.
He can steer the ship. Hey, look, man. We won 7 games with Zach Wilson, bro. We won 7 games with Zach Wilson, bro. I'm fine.
Yeah.
You gonna want to go back to Zach Wilson by week 10.
Trying to make this trash, man.
It was all good until Dre pulled up into the Hess truck. It was all good until Dre pulled up with the Hess truck. It was all good.
Yeah. Oh, he pulled a Hess truck out. Yeah. Take that thing down, man.
All I've been saying the whole time is instead of us having every conversation center around the Giants, right? About how good the Giants. Oh, the Giants, this Giant, that Giant. You know what I'm saying? Like if you notice, if I was trolling, bro, I would have told you your Yankees are in last place if I was ready to troll.
You said that though.
No, I didn't. Okay. I did not say that on this show. Dre, do you remember me saying anything
you
about
said that on Sunday. You said it on Sunday after the 7-1-8
that was Sunday, bro. What I'm saying right now in this moment, if I was trolling,
but you just said it. What? You just said it.
Okay.
You just said it.
I said if I was kind of troll, I would have said the Yankees are trash. They're in last place.
But you just said it.
I'm not trying to troll. I just want to get back to this. Can we talk about the Josh Hart conversation?
You know what? Oh, yo, Freezie is slick with the words, yo. Y'all gotta watch him, man.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
You heard what he said to Miss Jackson, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
You ain't hear what he said to Miss Jackson?
You ain't heard? Okay. Lee, if he, oh boy, here go another person that's getting ready to put hot sauce and seasoning on the story. Go ahead, Lee.
Come on, whoever it is, come on with fire.
Nah, I'm just saying. He said,
every time somebody retell a story, bro, they just add more to it, bro.
Miss Jackson, if you nasty, holla at me, type thing.
Oh, got you. Yeah. Okay.
He got to get the game, man. He got to get the gab.
So, Bully, basically, I was calling Janet. I was like, hey, Janet. I was trying to holler at her. She had her arms folded, like she heard me, so she turned the other way and folded her arms. And I was like,
I remember the story. Yes,
yeah,
I remember the story. Go ahead.
And Lee the one brought it up. I wasn't trying
to tell the story.
My point is, he got to get the gab, yo.
He got to get the gab. Yes, you do, bro. I'm sorry.
He can sell water to a whale. Iceberg, ice cube to an Eskimo.
All I'm just trying to say to Smoke is, Smoke better get that colorway RJ jersey. You know what I'm saying? Get on that RJ train right now, Smoke, because
no. That is not happening.
That bandwagon gonna mess around and leave the station, and it's gonna test
I'm gonna say this.
I'm
gonna say this. Y'all can get that cardio in.
Hold on. Let me respond. What's gonna happen is this, right? I'm not gonna catch the RJ train. I'm gonna be on the train that I've been on, right? And then y'all gonna eventually realize, damn, that Smoke was on this train years ago, and then y'all gonna realize y'all never caught it.
Okay.
Okay. I know. I think I know what this train is.
Well, yeah, we all know what this trade is.
It don't matter what train it is. You're not on the right dock. You hit the wrong station.
Listen to this.
A diversion.
Listen to this. And what you the conductor? You calling out
I am
stops?
not. I'm not conducting nothing, man. It is what it is. If you don't see what it is, I can't tell you. I can continuously tell you, but if you don't see it the way I see it, that's your prerogative, man. I don't know what to do, bro.
That's not prerogative. It's called perspective.
Hey, let me offer.
Yeah, it's choices. We make some of us make choices not to see what's right in our face. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that's prerogative.
Lee, how good is Julius Randle going to be this year, bro? Like, what's your expectation for Randle this year? You know he coming off injury, and you know the team dynamic is being adjusted some, right? So it's going to be the same, slight adjustments, maybe more small ball, maybe more DiVincenzo than Miles McBride. Do you see Julius Randle having a similar type season? Do you see Julius Randle having a better season?
I see him probably starting a little bit slower than usual because of the injury, because he's not coming in top finite shape like he usually is. But I can see him put up pretty much similar numbers he's been putting up, considering if everything stays like Dre would say, linear. You know, as far as him keep going where he's going is the dressing.
I think he's gonna be. This is gonna be the most efficient, high volume season of his career.
Yeah.
Like he may not get 27, but it might be 25 on 52% shooting, something like that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna take off this year. I think he's definitely gonna be a perennial All-Star this year. He's gonna take off.
I'm sorry. Where you see that efficiency coming from? Is that more? I think it's a focus on the free throw line, more a focus of the offense getting Randle touches at the rim. Do you think his 3-pointer is going to start dropping?
The second
one. Okay.
I think the second one. I think his 3-pointers are going to be a lot easier this year. He's not. Okay. He's going to do less self creation for three, and we don't need him to do step back threes. We just need him to hit the open three. I think part of that is going to part of that is going to happen with the development of Grimes and IQ, and if RJ decides to just make the simple play, he'll make everybody's life easier. And if you make the simpler play, and if you have younger guys growing and developing, they create their own gravity. They make the lives of Randle easier, and makes it so Randle doesn't have to isolate to death to get his buckets.
Okay.
It makes it so when he goes downhill, he's not seeing 2-3 bodies. Teams aren't overhelping nearly as much because they know Grimes is a consistent 3-point shooter. They know Quickly is much more consistent in playmaking and shooting. They know RJ is going to make the right decision. It's a lot of things that go around it, and I think Randle's going to benefit from everyone else getting better around him.
Okay.
And I think it's also Randle's
benefit him.
Yeah, go ahead, Freezie.
Oh, my bad. I'm just going to add in just really quick. I think some of that is going to be a benefit of Randle at the 5. When teams throw out those junk zones, like these 3-2 zones, Randle at the 5, RJ at the 4, Hart, Grimes, and Brunson. Teams like Toronto throw junk zones at us, like these weird 1-3-1 traps out of in the half court, and these weird 2-3 zone looks, and then flip to a 3-2 zone once the ball crosses the timeline and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you give one look and then it flips into something else, and now you have the entire offense all over the floor thinking about what defense they're seeing, and dudes are holding the ball, and people are like, yo, why is Randle holding the ball? Why is RJ backing up the New Rochelle? Why is Jalen Brunson not passing? Why is Grimes not relocating properly? I think all of that is going to be fixed through film study and by us dictating the personnel to the defense, as opposed to us reading and reacting to the defense and taking what the defense gives.
I think when you put it like that, creating opportunities where Randle can just beat one person, good luck. Randle's just getting one-on-ones without the extra help over the top. He's just going to be more efficient. And when he's more efficient, ultimately games get out of hand rather quickly. It'll be like one of those things where Randle's getting his 24 with 8 assists, and the game is over halfway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to get 30 for us to pull out a win because we're running traditional big lineups the entire time. It's okay to run Randle at the 5 occasionally for spurts for 6, 7, 8 minutes, a couple minutes in the first half, couple minutes in the second half. Those types of minutes can win you games. For the most part, a lot of times, Freezie, it's really about 8 minutes that decides basketball games. In every game. About 8 minutes. 8 minutes of extended play, a burst, who takes off at the right time.
Right.
You really only got to be the better team for about 8 minutes out of every game.
Out of every game, bro. It sets the tone. Yeah. And you know what? And Dre, to that point, that's an excellent point. And generally, that 8 minute stretch that you're talking about that I've seen historically is that 4 minutes at the end of the first quarter and that 4 minutes at the beginning of the second quarter. Right? Because you know when teams come out, they trying to feel each other out. Blah, blah. Team might get hot. Another team going to run. Blah, blah. Team call timeout. Somebody start yelling. And really ain't saying nothing. Right. And then both teams get into a groove and they figure out. And then somebody gets on the heater at the, with about 6 minutes to go and 6 minutes into the game. And then you know who's on and who's not. Right. Because how many games have you seen Jason Tatum start a game 0 for 4 and finish with 39 points? You know what I'm saying? Bully, you feel me? Like how many Carmelo Anthony games you seen Melo start a game 1 for 6 and then he finished with 46 points and 9 rebounds? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It all balances out in the end.
Yeah.
You know what? Real quick, not to change the subject or nothing, but I was just thinking about how what SK was talking about.
Talking about the Giants?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, bro, that's one under the bridge.
I want to. My fault. I was gonna respond.
Go Dre.
There is no reality where Randle played 579 minutes at the 5 last year.
I seen that comment. I did see that comment. Yeah.
What reality is that? If that happened, that means we were running Randle damn near 20 minutes at the 5 every night.
Yeah, you're killing him, man.
No, that never happened.
Something that. No, but
we know that never happened. But yeah, go ahead, Bully.
Yeah. The question that I wanted to ask, and that's for everybody and anybody. If RJ was to come out smoking, like just smoking from Uno,
from game one.
From game one, bro.
It'll set the tone for the season.
That's what I was going to say right there, Dre. Yo, you've been on point all night, Duke. You've been hitting the nail hard.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Pause.
I'm grown, man. You know what I mean, dog. Like you've been on point. You've been on point, bro.
Yeah.
You've been on point.
Yeah.
Dre, but yeah. If he was to come out smoking, it would set the tone for the team. Don't you think it won't? You don't think it would reciprocate for everybody else? They're like, yo, all right, homeboy on fire, so let's all get on fire. You dig?
Hey, Bully, let me.
I think.
Okay, bro.
RJ on fire means more than just RJ making jump shots. RJ on fire means he's making the right decisions.
Interior paint, the right decisions, critical thinking, critical passing. And
if he's doing that, it's just an avalanche effect because we already seen.
Wins.
Yeah, we already seen when RJ makes the right decisions, everyone's life just becomes so much easier.
So much easier. And Bully, to your point, if RJ and Randle come out of the gates on fire, what that does is because historically these Tom Thibodeau teams come stumbling out of the box. And then they finish the season strong. So now, if you're talking about this team coming out the box hot, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you this: if the Knicks come out the box at 8-3, 11 and 4, or something like 7-2, I'm calling 60 games, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because historically they come out the box like 3-5, 4-7. We trying to fire Thibs.
Thibs is figuring out his rotation midway through December.
Yeah, we trying to call RJ fat. You know what I'm saying? Randall don't pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? Quickly is a chucker. Obi Toppin is soft.
RJ did come in fat. It took him like 4 months to get in shape. I'm being petty.
Every chance you get, Smoke, you come in and take a shot at the boy.
Right, because it's the truth.
Why?
Bro. He didn't hold on. Because he was worried about that contract and he ain't work out all summer. Everybody was in the gym. Where was he? We've been talking about this. This old news. This yesterday's newspaper.
I think we could never really question RJ's work ethic. I think he put on too much muscle.
Oh my God! There we go. Excuses.
No,
Mitch did the same thing though.
I'm being real.
So where was he? Where was he when he was signing a soccer deal last year? Where was he? Where was he?
Oh snap! Wow. Yeah.
I think.
Dre, you gotta stop this. This hyperbole you be kicking, bro.
Hyperbole.
Some of us, you think his work? Where was it? Took him 4 months to get in shape, and you talking about how he got work ethic? Come on, my boy.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set you and Dre for a great debate, man. Because SK boy, whoo, y'all y'all need to sit down.
It ain't no us two. I do it to everybody. As soon as I hear Nas
I know you do.
Yeah. It's not specific.
In your mind.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
That's why the Giants suck.
In my mind, right?
I heard you, Freezie.
Just like you just said that in your mind.
What?
See, thank you, Freezie. You proved the point.
You said the Jets suck. I mean the Giants suck.
As always, man.
I didn't say the Jets suck, bro. I didn't say the Jets.
Putting them in a swaddle.
You said the Giants.
Okay. That man said a swaddle.
Yeah. but the thing is, to Bully's question, though, to Bully's question, what if the Knicks do start off the season kind of hot, right? Does that mean RJ Barrett is a major contributor? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Listen, but hear me out. Hear me out on the Bully. You gotta listen to what I'm saying.
All right, I'm be quiet. I'm chill.
I never said that he wasn't a contributor. I said major contributor.
Okay.
I think if the Knicks come out hot, I think the major contributor is Jalen Brunson. Right? Jalen Brunson helps this team get off the season on the right track. Then now you're talking about this team, all those funky games that we lost, weird. Last year, you remember how we lost to Memphis first game of the season last year in overtime? All those weird losses. And I know
Dallas game, I hated that game. Go ahead, dog. I'm sorry.
And I know the curmudgeons are gonna say, well, it can go either way because curmudgeons are gonna curmudge. That's what they do, right? But what I'm saying to you is momentum is something, bro. If you don't think momentum is something. Any of y'all ever been in a casino and you feel like you want a heater? And they like, yo, nah, come on, son, come on, man. Boys the men performing over here, come on. And you're like, nah, bro, I'm on a heater. See, you can't say that you want a heater in a casino and then in real life be like, no, momentum don't exist.
No, rolling dice in the dice game. It's the same way. When you feel like you got that hot hand and you just been hitting, you might lose one or two, but you hitting. You don't leave until you take everybody's bread. You might not make it that night.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So ultimately, what I'm getting at is if the Knicks start off the season with momentum, knowing how they finish, I think Tom Thibodeau makes the adjustment on getting us through the dog days, because usually our dog days is like January, bro. Like January to the beginning of February. Only one person is usually red hot from January through February. That's Randle. Because, he be trying to get them all-star votes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame him, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately what I'm getting at is if we can start off, if we can get through midway through December without looking like a cluster, you know what I'm saying? I think this team could win somewhere between 54 and 58 wins and potentially 60. You know, I'm saying 60 because I think it's possible. But as long as we don't tie our shoelaces together and fall on the ground out the gate, I think we'll be straight. Paul, and mostly because of Brunson, and then the key attribution of Dante DiVincenzo taking some of RJ's minutes, some of Hart's minutes, and all of Deuce McBride's minutes.
So that means Deuce don't have a chance.
No.
That's over. So the Deuce era is over then.
It's over.
He going back to the D League.
He going up to yonder. He going, bro.
He's going to Europe.
Yeah. And
Wow.
coach. He flying all the way to Europe and coach. He ain't even flying in first class, bro.
Wow. Well, you know what? Damn.
He flying to Europe in economy class.
Oh man, poor Deuce.
On a Frontier flight.
Yeah,
Frontier Spirit.
Wow.
He on that crop duster.
Yeah, he on them jets.
Oh man,
he flying the plane himself.
Yes,
props or whatnot.
Yeah, man. And the thing about it is and I like Deuce McBride, but the reason why I say that is you don't sign Dante DiVincenzo to a 4-year deal if you believe in Miles McBride, and you don't sign Josh Hart to all these years if you feel like Deuce McBride is the guy. Because you just signed RJ, you're gonna sound quickly. You signed DiVincenzo, you're gonna sound Hart. You signed Brunson. Why would you sign a 3rd-year guard who's gonna be the 6th guard on your roster?
Right.
That just doesn't make sense.
Right. Well, I wish Homeboy the best.
A lot of background noise, whatever that is.
Oh, that's me. Hold on.
You good?
That's me, yo. I'm sorry. Let me mute up. I'm just putting some
That's
food away.
That Giants playbook, bro. You know it ain't nothing but one page.
You know what? Oh Lord, have mercy, man.
They got a 1-page playbook, bro.
Let me mute up right quick, man.
Dre, it's the Chinese menu. It's the Chinese takeout menu.
This is Chinese menu from Florida, South Carolina.
It's the pamphlet with like 15 pages on it.
Dre, I'm gonna get you when I get back, dude. All right, I'm gonna meet up.
They only got one. They got 2 plays. Is they got run Rodney Hampton and blitz Lawrence Taylor. That's the playbook. They're using that playbook right now. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Ultimately, though, I do think the Knicks are going to surprise some people early on, and if the team is looking to go to this small ball lineup, whatever the negative stats say for Julius Randle at the 5, I think those stats will be better this year. And the reason why I think they'll be better this year is because they'll put more emphasis on playing that lineup more and getting more out of that lineup. Because there were some lineups that the Knicks played last year that those lineups were not good lineups, right? Like when you saw Josh Hart, Obi Toppin, Hartenstein, and IQ together, you're like, man, what are we doing out here?
We got lineups for Obi Toppin and Fournier on the court at the same time.
Yeah, what are we doing out here, bro? There was a lineup of Fournier, Cam Reddish, and Obi. Y'all remember that in the Memphis game? What are we doing out here?
Vomit inducing.
Yes.
Washed up Derrick Rose minutes.
Right. Yeah, and David L says JB on the boards. Yeah, that was good. And the thing against Puerto Rico, bro. And the NBA on a night-to-night basis, I don't want Brunson grabbing 12 rebounds, bro.
Nah, that's wear and tear. You need to just let them bigs get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he's ever had 12 boards in an NBA game.
I don't think so either. Let me ask you this question, Dre. I'm gonna ask you this before we wrap up and get out of here, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think Josh Hart can have an Andre Iguodala type impact on this team and help us get to that championship level?
As a glue guy, I do.
as a glue guy, but like the things that. Oh, you go ahead, Lee. Go ahead, Lee.
No, I'm just saying, he doesn't have. I think it's a glue guy, yes.
Hey, Lee, you sound like computer love, bro.
All right, well,
I heard his point. He said, as a glue guy, yes. It's hard to say impact because the things that Iguodala brought to that team. Because number one, elite defender, natural playmaker off the rip. You gotta challenge his IQ on both ends. Josh Hart's IQ wavers. He gives 110% effort.
Ooh.
But Josh Hart.
No, I said ooh.
Yeah, but the IQ part, like you mentioned, him telling Obi to get out the paint so he can check a big, the big was just gonna get the rebound over him anyway. Like sometimes playing smarter instead of working harder works for you.
Right.
The thing that kind of separates and why Iguodala was so integral for the Warriors is he was almost always the smartest player on the court.
Right. Except when he with Draymond. But them two together.
Yeah.
And Looney, bro. Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
So
but the impact, I can't say it's gonna be the same impact because Iggy indirectly like made guys better.
Right.
Even just coaching them up. You saw him coach up Wiggins while he wasn't even playing.
Right.
Hart doesn't have that type of
and Gary Payton. If you want to be honest.
Yeah, he doesn't have that type of impact. But when he's on the court, him giving his 100% effort, his grit and grind, and sometimes it may work against us, it may work for us. I won't say he will have that type of effort, but he will be a premium role player. I'll say that at the very worst. He'll be someone we can depend on.
I don't know. I think he does have a high basketball IQ, bro. I just think his decision making is terrible.
But doesn't that equate into basketball?
Feel. I was about to say that myself.
Nah, it's not the same thing because you can be intelligent and still do stupid stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can know all these things, bro, and then be. Bro, how many people y'all know you think got their stuff together, and then they got like 6 DUIs? You know what I'm saying? You're like, how
they have a problem. They just have a problem.
Yeah, they're a bad decision maker.
I was gonna say, like, when Iggy was still ready to play, who wasn't washed up, he was always finishing games. On this team, you don't know what the closing lineup's gonna be.
Right.
To that point, that's why I say he can't have that type of impact because the death lineup was the death lineup because he was in it.
Right.
Whatever our closing lineup is, Thibs has shown whoever is playing well that night, depending on the matchup, is going to close it out. Whereas Iggy put a dynamic on the Warriors that made them almost overwhelming when he was in closing lineups.
Right.
When they needed to switch momentum. Whereas Josh Hart may not fit for a certain series or a certain matchup on a night to night.
Can he take that next step is what I'm asking.
I don't think so.
Because if he can't take that next step, now we're talking about giving this man somewhere between $70 and $90 million. See, when Austin Reeves seems like the better player and he got 54.
Austin Reeves kind of got backed into that one. The Lakers kind of railroaded him into that one.
Right.
But like I'm not. If we're talking about like his impact in relation to what the cap is around the league, it's gonna make you cringe at first, but the year after that, when the cap spikes 10%, then year over year, that contract's not gonna be nothing. But for next year, it's like, but it's like he's gonna be making what, 13 mil next year? Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, it's gonna jump to like 18, maybe 19. Somewhere in there.
That's still cringy to me, bro. Because every time I ask, so listen, I don't know everything, and I don't admit to knowing everything. So what I do is ask for smart people and get a consensus, kind of like Leon Rose, right? Ask people that are smarter than me their opinion and then put it all together, right? My thing is, how do you offer that man $18.5 million when Dylan Brooks got 20? You're telling me Josh Hart is worth 85% of what Dylan Brooks brings to a team? No,
Dylan
there's
Brooks is
no
all
way.
NBA defense too.
Yes. On a nightly basis against everybody.
No matter what the matchup is.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking. I'm not counting pockets. I'm counting my team's salary cap money.
To put out the best product possible.
Right. Like, listen, if we didn't have a salary cap and they offered Josh Hart $30 million, I say take it.
If we didn't have a salary cap, we'd have every superstar.
Yeah. 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 And so my thing is this, like, it plainly put, I don't care about Josh Hart, what Josh Hart makes, if it didn't affect our ability to bring in other players. But Josh Hart can't be the end all be all if we don't feel like he can be an Iguodala. Now, in my mind, I think if coached correctly, I think he can ascend to somewhere near Iguodala, right? But to hear what you said, I don't know. It kind of brings me back to the pack on him, right? It brings me back.
That doesn't make him flawed. Like Iguodala is a championship type player, so
right.
I think Josh Hart can be valued in the way that Bruce Brown was valuable, not in the exact same way. But things that he brought to the team, hustle, effort, some versatility.
Right. Okay.
Chemistry, like these things matter.
These
camaraderie.
Things, they do matter. Yeah.
So
yeah,
it may not just be a strictly basketball on the court thing,
right?
But for the president that it sets, the culture that it sets, like when Josh Hart is running through a brick wall, it kind of makes everybody else want to run through a brick wall.
You know what? You know what I fear, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. What I fear is another Evan Fournier type contract.
Oh, that's rough.
You know what I'm saying? Like no disrespect to Josh Hart, but Josh Hart is kind of like the apple of our eye right now. And if we give him we give him 4 years, 80 million. Just around numbers.
So
I
it's
don't
like
care.
593, something like that.
Yeah, for the next 5 years. Yeah. So say we give him 4 for 20, right? And then we find out that Josh Hart's 3-pointer. Remember, Josh Hart shot 51% from 3.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. But if he loses his jumper and he just 20% for stretches of the year,
or doesn't take threes,
which is worse.
That is can't shoot, won't take them. Now we're talking about Frank Ntilikina.
I'll say to that point, he at least has enough tread on his tire to show that he has a standard where he's been in the league for how long? 6 years, 7 years?
Josh Hart?
Yeah.
6, 7 years.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a long time. Yeah.
So he hasn't shown. I mean, it's happened to better players where they completely fall off, but he has shown a level of consistency and stability year over year, no matter what franchise he's with, that he won't be that terrible from three, even though he'll maybe only take 2 threes.
And shoot worst, like 32%, something like
32, that. 33, 34, somewhere in there.
But the thing is though, Dre, is you don't want your guards shooting 32% from 3.
Oh no. You want your guards to play like guards too. You don't
and you want your guards at least at league average, because your bigs are not going to shoot league average.
The thing that scares me the most about giving Josh Hart that much, not even the money, is the years. Right. His game is based off of physicality, and he's already undersized.
And he's little.
So if he has like a knee injury, that just takes a lot of the hustle out of his game.
Right.
And if he doesn't have the hustle, he's not that overly skilled guy. And then he's already It's only 6'4".
Yeah, and then the thing is too, Bully. This is the thing. Aside from the Giants being questionable, and the Yankees wearing them Studio 54 uniforms every night, right?
Yes, sir.
And the players with the creepy mustaches.
Yeah,
They
and
can't grow a beard.
yeah, bro. Every time I see the Yankees play, I hear porn music in the background, bro. Yo, it's crazy to me, bro. But anyway, bro. The point that I'm getting at, man. For real, bro.
Yo, do you remember this show called the 20-Minute Workout back in like 1979, 81, 82?
No, I don't, is that Jane Fonda?
Well, I mean, technically, almost, yeah.
Okay.
It was called the 20-Minute Workout. It used to come on at 5:15 in the morning back in the day.
Yeah.
If you want to hear
if
you want to hear some porn music, that's
yeah.
semi-porno or some PG-13.
Yeah.
Dre, look it up. It's called 20-Minute Workout. Back in
New York Yankees, also New York Yankees stuff. Yeah, I feel you. But Bully. But the point that I was getting at, just respectfully to Josh Hart, the Knicks over the last few seasons, we get in this place where we fall in love with a player that we feel like fits the city. And then they Joakim Noah us.
Oh my God!
They Courtney Lee us, right? They Evan Fournier us.
Robin Lopez,
right? Robin Lopez us. They Josh Hart us. You know what I'm saying? Where we get those 4-year deals for those contracts that are just below outrageous. Like the contract just be like just below outrageous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is high enough where we screaming bloody murder, but not quite where we ready to revolt, right? Like the Evan Fournier money, right? And then we get them. Players play good for 1 year on that contract, and then the player falls out of favor with the coach,
right?
And then now you got them for 3 more years trying to figure out what you're gonna do with them.
Facts.
That's the thing I think is gonna happen with Josh Hart. I don't
think that. I mean, I'm gonna disagree with you on this one, Freezie. I don't think that's gonna happen for the simple fact he know his role. He know in what capacity he has to play with the team. I mean, for the team. He know that he's an energy guy. He's a glue guy. He's a swift army knife, and he ain't gonna try to get out there and get fancy feats. No, he's not gonna try to do that. He's gonna do what the team need. The Thibs tell him to do whatever. I think he's gonna be one of them dudes and be like, all right, I got y'all. And I think he's gonna be a glue guy in the locker room. So, all right, the money might be a little crazy. I don't think they deserve a lot of that money, but nonetheless, I think he's an asset to the team as a veteran and got good leadership.
This man, what I'm saying to you is this man shouldn't be making 80% of what Jalen Brunson making.
No, I agree. I totally agree with you, bro. That's what I'm saying. The money might be a little bit crazy with what he's making, but other than that, all the intangibles is there for him to be on the team and stuff. And he know his role, and that's the best thing to have on somebody on the team that knows his role. That's not gonna get out of line and poke and puff and say, well, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. He knows exactly what his role is, and he's very comfortable with it. So, yeah, the money is a little crazy, but him fitting into the groove of things, yes. Okay. I like Josh.
All right.
What is his contract?
It's rumored that he's gonna get a 4-year extension up to $80 million.
Yeah, up to me. Yeah.
So, and he already opted in, so it'll be like 5 years, 93, something like that.
Yeah,
that's light.
It's not light at all. I mean, it's light money wise. No. I mean, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing. Money wise.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Let me finish my thought, please. I'm agreeing with you. The money is not the issue. It's the years because of how he plays. Because the last 2-3 years of it might be bad. That's the only caveat I have with it.
That man gonna be 32 with 2 years left.
Oh my goodness.
I don't mind how much money he's making. Is the years that I've around him. That's it.
Meanwhile, where were your young kids at?
Hmm.
You paying veteran? You Bully, tell me if this sounds familiar. The Knicks make the second round of the playoffs and lose.
Mm-hmm.
They don't bring in young kids at the end of the bench.
Mm-hmm.
They sign veterans that are in their late 20s to long-term deals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? Tell me if that sounds familiar. Any of that sound familiar to you?
Yeah, it sounds like for the last 25 years. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the last 25 years.
It sounds like the Knicks fans want this to happen, but as soon as he signed his name, Knicks fans gonna be mad as hell, ready to riot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
like,
we
don't win.
It's like when you take that Benz off the lot.
Yeah.
Huh.
We look for everything to cry about instead of just appreciating what we have, because we can sail right back into obscurity where we've been for the past couple of years or X amount of years before we had this 4 or 5 year stretch that we having right now. So instead of being overly critical, we should appreciate it. Is what I'm saying.
But do you want to win a championship or do you just want to be good?
Hello.
I find that to be hilarious that the Smoking Knicks said that. Bully, hey, Smoke just said.
Want to be a champion? You want to win a championship? Or do you want to be good?
Good.
Okay. Let me say, RJ Barrett. How you feel about RJ Barrett?
That was key, bro.
RJ Barrett.
It's Freezie. I only be critical of people's opinions. I'm not critical, because they got these crazy wild assessments that they make. Like they know how people feeling, like they know who a person is, like they having an extraterrestrial experience. Esoteric is almost like you in this person's body. You telling me what this person thought and how they move and what they. It's weird. At least to me.
I'm not saying. Yeah, because I agree with you on that. You don't know what somebody thinking. You know what's in somebody's heart, in their mind.
It's weird.
But I do find it hilarious though that you said overly critical, and we were legit like, yo, why you want RJ Barrett so tough? Like legit like 40 minutes ago. Bully, am I wrong?
It was
RJ Barrett.
You already know my RJ story, man. They crowned him too. Is this your king?
Hold on, TSK. Hold on, TSK. How many parlays did RJ rule for you?
None. I don't gamble.
I'm not just messing with you.
No, it's all good. It's the truth. I don't give my money away for free, man. I earn it. I work too hard for my bread, so I ain't just giving it away to nobody. I might joke around, but I'm a very serious individual. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't really play around as much as people may perceive that I do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Right. 100%. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you everybody for coming through, rocking with us. I'm just gonna
no doubt.
Thanks for having me.
Great show.
Hey, no doubt. Thank you for coming through, man. It got dark there fast, bro. What the hell going on?
It was sunlight when he first got on.
I thought it was afternoon when you was at.
Sunset in about like an hour and a half here. It's 9 now.
Wow. Yo, peace, bro. Peace,
yes, sir.
Bro. Bam.
Hey, burn that background. Burn that background, Dre.
You talking about the Knicks background, bro?
No,
hey, y'all, talking about that. He's talking about that Aaron Rodgers